Don't
Thank
rush.
you.
Yes, be careful. See you in a moment. Okay, so guys, today is going to be a very intensive class. We're going to learn so many topics, but it's going to be fun. Because we're going to check like a lot of vocabulary, and some of this vocabulary is related to jobs. Yeah, we're going to talk about jobs. We're going to talk about professions, occupations. So, we have a new grammar topic. So, welcome everyone. It's good to have you here, and I'm going to share my screen. Yeah. So, professions, occupations. You will see that some of them are like more like occupations, sí, son más como oficios. And in this other page, we have professions. Maybe you need some special trainer to become this kind of person. And here on your book, you have some vocabulary about careers. Yeah, about careers. So we have here some jobs. Okay, so let's start checking this vocabulary, and let's start with the first one, that is carpenter. But let's read. Can you help me read the rest of the vocabulary? So I start with carpenter. Can you read the next ones?
Okay. Carpenter, electrician,
Yeah.
plumber, construction worker, gardener, cleaner, mechanic, butcher, fishmonger, greengrocer, and florist.
Okay, excellent. Can you help me continue reading? We still have some more.
Okay. Hairdresser, barber,
Good.
jeweler,
Jeweler, good.
jeweler, okay, and sales assistant.
Yes. You can also say clerk, como más como el vendedor de una tienda. Suele decir clerk is more common in American English. Sales assistant sounds more fancy. Sales assistant suena como más posh, ¿no? Más fresa.
Mm.
I don't know, a sales assistant, maybe he sells cars in an agency. And
Mhm.
a clerk is, I don't know, someone who works in OXXO, like something like this. All these jobs are special. All these jobs are good, but yeah, usually when we talk about very sophisticated jobs, como un trabajo así que es muy posh, muy fresa, algo así, decimos sales assistant, but usually people, they are called clerk, yeah? A shop clerk. Okay, now I have a question for all of you guys. What was your dream job when you were children, when you were kids? What was your dream job? ¿Cuál era el trabajo de sus sueños? Cuando eran niños, what was your dream job? For example, I dream about being an astronaut, a chef, but truth is that I also dream about being a teacher. So, I like being a teacher. That was my dream. Yeah. What about you guys? What was your dream job? Can you write here on the chat? Maybe you can answer, but please write on the chat, what was your dream job? Okay, Abby dream about being a teacher. Okay, yeah, it's a wonderful job. For me, it's just I would never take children. I would never teach kids. I have experience teaching kids, but I think that is more for more patient people. I consider myself to be patient. Yo me considero paciente. But kids is another level. Kids is another level. I do take children sometimes, especially when they are preteens, like teens, preadolescentes, adolescentes. Okay, I can work with them, it's fun. But children are other thing. I mean, it requires a lot of energy. I wouldn't be able to work with preschool kids. con niños de kinder, de primaria. No, I wouldn't be able to. It would be too hard. Okay. Okay, Miroslava, Paulette, what was your dream job?
I dream a teacher, but when I was a teenager
Mm-hmm.
and when I was a kid, I dream, I don't know, maybe I, s- I clerk to cars because I saw my father and
Mm-hmm.
for me era interesting and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, fine.
Good. Okay, thank you. And Miroslava, what was your dream job when you were a kid?
Sure, but I don't attend to kids.
But you can teach adults like me.
Yes.
Yeah, but sometimes adults are worse than kids. Well, I have to confess something. My dream job recently, and I tried last year, you know. Okay, Eric, si nos olvidamos de Eric. Eric dream about becoming an aviator pilot. Yes, this sounds like a dream to me. Honestly, I would like to be a pilot too, but I think that it takes a lot of time. It's a great responsibility. And did you know that you get a lot of radiation from the sky every time you fly? Sí, creo que, no sé, cuando vuelas absorbes un poco de radiación del espacio, entonces es muy probable que si vuelas muy seguido te puede dar cáncer. That's what they say. But, every job has its pros and its cons. And, I tried el año pasado, last year, I tried to become a realtor. ¿Saben qué significa realtor? ¿O saben qué es real estate?
No.
No. Real estate is a realtor is a person who sells real estate. Real estate is houses, apartments, lots, ¿no? Una persona que vende terrenos, casas, departamentos, I even took a training. I worked for a company for a little while. Pues estaba trabajando como profesor y como realtor al mismo tiempo el año pasado. I did have two potential clients in just 6 months. I had two potential clients. One of them were Russians, and one good advantage is that when you work as a realtor and you speak English, it's a very good opportunity for you, porque, bueno, muchos extranjeros quieren comprar propiedades y, bueno, hablan inglés. So I had one potential client, he was Russian and his wife, personas con mucho dinero, rusos que vivieron en Texas, and I don't know what. They wanted a big lot to build a mega house, querían un terreno enorme. And they did book that, they did make a reservation. Yo creí que ya era una venta asegurada, hicieron su reservación para el terreno, and I don't know what. But eventually, they turned it down. They turned it down, se echaron para atrás. So I was very sad. And then I also had a family who was interested in buying a house. And the commission is about 5%, again, se llevan entre un 5 y hasta un 8 por mucho por ciento de comisión por vender esa casa o ese terreno. So I thought it was a good opportunity, but honestly, it's not for me. I think that there's a lot of competence. I think you need to be really good at it. Necesitas tener mucho cuidado. You need to be careful with the clients. You need to be careful with the laws, con las leyes. You need to be updated, and there are many things, and you need to have a lot of patience because commissions are high. Las comisiones son muy altas, especialmente porque aquí las casas, los apartamentos son muy caros. But the problem is that you get few opportunities. There's a fierce competition, mucha competencia. And there are many frauds. That's one bad thing about here in Riviera Maya, en Cancún. Quizá han escuchado de que pues hay muchos fraudes, ¿no? Para turistas y pasa lo mismo con el real estate. They offer you like very good prices, but it's all a scam. Just be careful with that. So, I prefer just to take what I have. I like to be a teacher. It was like a constant job. Es un trabajo constante, you know. It gave me my bread and butter, ¿no? It's my bread and butter. Entonces es lo que me trae el sustento a la mesa. It's my bread and butter. Y bueno, digo, ya quizá en algún momento lo retome. But yeah, I love to show houses, to take pictures of the houses, videos, and I love to see houses. Me encanta ver casas así lujosas y ver la piscina. You know, it's beautiful. It's a good thing. But yeah, it's a fancy job. It has lots of risks. So now let's talk about professions. Estos son, por ejemplo, aquí está Realtor, aquí lo ponen como State Agent, pero creo que Realtor es mucho más común. And let's read now this vocabulary. Miroslava, can you help me read it, please? Vamos a leer el vocabulario que sí. State agent. Vamos a continuar. Please, ¿nos puedes ayudar a leer?
Yes, teacher. Wait.
Don't worry.
I'm very.
State agent.
Oh,
Don't worry. We wait.
State agent.
Continue.
Optician.
Optician. Good.
Optician. Dentist. Doctor. Pharmacist. Nurse. Vet. Farmer. Fisherman.
Mhm.
Sailor. Soldier. Soldier.
Okay, soldier. Good.
Soldier. Policeman.
Mhm.
Security guard. And farmer.
All right. Very good, guys. Excellent job. And here we have some other professions. For example, lawyer, accountant. They require even more training, requieren más entrenamiento, ¿no? Lawyer, accountant, architect, scientist, teacher, librarian, receptionist, mail carrier, bus driver, truck driver, taxi driver, pilot, flight attendant, travel agent, and chef. We have some more. These are like sports people and artists, musician. That was another dream of mine, but you know, it's very difficult because I love playing the guitar and I play the piano and I sing. No canto muy bien, pero sí me gusta tocar mucho la guitarra y el piano. So, but it's difficult to live. I mean, I even played in cafeterias or restaurants. Llegué a tocar en cafeterías o restaurantes, but you know, it's very difficult to live being a musician. Okay, dancer, actress, singer, waitress. Noten que cuando hay algunos oficios que terminan en la terminación S, yes, because that shows that it's a woman. Pero la parte masculina, por ejemplo, actor, ¿cómo se diría en inglés?
Actor, no?
Actor. Muy bien, entonces cuando vean la terminación is, es femenino, right? Just like waitress is mesera, is a woman. Waiter es mesero. Waiter. Singer pues no cambia. Singer, barman, sportsman, sculpture, journalist, anchor, photographer, painter, editor, designer, seamstress. Seamstress es modista. Seamstress. Tailor. All right, guys. Muy bien. Pues aquí tenemos mucho vocabulario, ¿verdad? Now, you know, when you do things, for example, I have a problem with my, um, you know, with the drainage. Tengo un problema con la coladera, con el drenaje de mi baño. I don't know why. It's in the shower and it always stinks. Stinks es como apesta. It always stinks. I don't know why. I always said, you know, we keep the bathroom clean. And you know, I just don't have idea what it could be. and it often gets clogged. We think that is the way the apartment is constructed. Creemos que hay un problema con la bajada del agua, del drenaje, so that's why it always stinks. But you know, these things I cannot check myself, right? Muchas cosas no las podemos hacer nosotros mismos, right? For example, maybe you can change a light bulb. Light bulb significa foco, ¿no? O sea, ustedes sí pueden cambiar un foco, ¿no? No hay mucho problema. You can change a light bulb. You can fix some things at home, you know, easily. But there are other things that are challenging. Hay otras cosas que sí son difíciles de hacer y necesitamos entonces, ¿qué es lo que hacemos cuando no podemos reparar algo nosotros mismos? What do we do? What do we do?
Mm, I don't repair
Mhm. Okay, so
the
first, don't touch things you don't understand, right? No tocamos cosas de que no le sabemos.
yeah.
And secondly, what do you do?
Call the specialized.
Yes, you call the specialist. So like I told you, with this problem that I have with my drainage, problema que tengo en mi drenaje, I would probably have to call what person? An electrician?
Plumber. No, plumber.
A plumber. Okay. Do you remember the last time you needed help from a specialist? I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe with your car. Yeah, do you remember?
yeah. Last, I don't remember, maybe last June or July, the last year, I have a problem with bathroom
Mhm.
because my neighbor to the how did you say the under department
Mhm.
under no under apartment
In the apartment below,
yeah,
above,
in the
below.
apartment below
Mhm.
had a how do you say gotera.
Leak, leak on
Yeah.
the roof. I had the same problem too. Yo también tuve ese mismo problema.
Yeah,
You continue.
and I don't I don't wait to the plumber work in my apartment because I I think that the problem are my neighbors. Ay, arriba, ¿cómo era?
Above. The
Above,
apartment above, the
above
neighbor
apartment.
above, the neighbor upstairs.
Yeah, and but now the problem was in my apartment and
Really?
was necessary broke broken all bathroom, um all floor.
All the floor.
And yeah, and I didn't have a bathroom for maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's
That's what I
terrible.
don't like about apartments. I also live in an apartment, and the problem is that your neighbor's floor is your ceiling, ¿no? El techo de tu vecino es tu, pero el suelo de tu vecino es tu techo.
Yeah.
And, you know, like you have neighbors upstairs, downstairs, on your right, on your left. Sometimes you have neighbors in front. So it's difficult to escape from the noise and from the problems, right? Even
Mm-hmm.
if they have, for example, if they have a gas, I don't know, they have a gas leak, tienen una fuga de gas, it's dangerous. And it does not only affect their apartment, it could affect yours as well. So that's something that I don't like about apartments. On the other hand, who has money to buy a house nowadays? So I think that now apartments are most people's favorite option, right? We don't, I mean, we don't have other option.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paulette had to hire a plumber. Abby, do you remember the last time, or Eric, the last time you had to hire a professional or a specialist to fix something at home or fix your car?
Maybe the repair the car it is not necessary, but is for a periodic review.
Mhm.
The car was necessity
Maintenance, maintenance.
maintains
Mm-hmm.
change the oil,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not necessary to repair.
Ah,
Also,
yeah.
the I don't remember the part of the car, las llantas.
Mm-hmm. The tires, or the wheels. Tires and wheels.
Okay, because I I don't remember how do you say aire.
Air?
The air, el aire se escapaba.
Ah, okay, so you had a flat tire.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
This was in 1 month ago,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yeah, I do need to change the oil for my car and do some maintenance. It needs it. Okay, and in this case, you can't do it. You are good at many things. You are very good at many things. Me too. But we know nothing about cars, right? So for that, we need to hire a specialist, someone who knows better than us, so that we don't mess up with our stuff. And Eric, do you remember the last time you had to hire a specialist to fix something at home or with your car?
Mm, maybe I remember that my motorcycle
Mm-hmm.
uh, had an inconvenient
Mm-hmm.
with the motor and
The engine.
engine engine, and it it was necessary go to the mechanic.
Okay. So you took your motorbike to the mechanic,
Yeah,
and did it work?
yeah,
Your, your motorcycle is good now. Is
yeah.
working well.
Good night.
Okay, excellent. So guys, we check this topic, we introduce this topic about professions because now we're going to learn a grammar topic that is a little bit difficult, but it's important that we check it and that we learn it really well because we use it all the time in English for a lot of situations, and it's very like it's not really formal, it's people use this structure all the time, and this is called the causative. Causative, this is the topic for today. What is the causative? So the causative, like I mean, the name of this suggests, the meaning is that it causes, it causes something to do another thing. And so, like for example, your car, like the problem that Paulette had with the ceiling, that it had a leak, right? Y estaba goteando, it had a leak. So in this case, when you don't know how to do something or you ask the help for someone to do something, we use the causative. This is very important also for companies because companies, they hire people, right? For example, we are teachers in many companies. The hotel, for example, they teach their employees, ¿no? El hotel en teoría da clases a sus de inglés a sus empleados. But no, it's us. It's us. It's not somos nosotros. They hire us to teach them. So there are many things that a company doesn't do themselves, and they need to hire a contractor. Yeah. So what is a contractor? It's a person or a company that does some job for the company because they are not specialized, right? Hotels, for example, hotels and maybe Scotiabank is good with money, but maybe they don't know about, they don't know about the plumber y no saben mucho de plomería, ¿verdad? No, no es su no es su especialidad. So they need to hire someone. So we're going to use the causative. And the tricky thing is that we have three kinds of causative, hay tres tipos de causativo. It depends on how informal you want to make it, or if you are mentioning or not the person who wants to help you, right? So we have here, like, try to keep first in mind two people. Tienen que mantener dos personas en mente. So the first person is the intellectual, what could we say? Doer, right? Intellectual doer. How could we say? Como el actor intelectual, ¿no? De la situación. Y luego hay un actor material, ¿no? De la situación. So we have the intellectual doer and we have the actual doer, quien es el que realmente hace la acción. So the intellectual doer, we could say that is yourselves. Son ustedes mismos, porque ustedes quieren que eso se repare. The actual doer is the person that you hire. The actual doer is the contractor or the specialist. But sometimes the actual doer can be a friend, puede ser un amigo al que le pides un favor. It can be other person, right? So let's use the causative with these examples. The first case of the causative, el primer tipo de causativo, is when you don't mention the actual doer. Yes, sometimes we don't mention the actual doer, no mencionamos quién realiza la acción porque es muy obvio, ¿no? O porque no lo queremos decir ya. For example, you could say, I have or I got. You can use have, you can use the verb to have, or you can use the verb to get. It's exactly the same. You can say, yesterday I got my car fixed. Okay, so what does this sentence say? Yeah, you can choose have or you can use got. It means mandé mi coche a repararlo. Mandé mi coche a reparar. Yeah, mandé a arreglar el coche. If you see, it's something that is very colloquial, is very natural, hasta en español, es muy coloquial decirlo, ¿no? Instead of saying it, because you fix your car? No, you didn't fix it. Tú no arreglaste el coche. But you were the intellectual doer. Tú lo mandaste a arreglar. So you are the intellectual doer. It's thanks to you that this is done. Es gracias a ti que esto se hace. Yeah. So you are the one who has the intention. So in this case, remember, what is the structure? ¿Cuál es la estructura? We use have or get, and we use a verb in past participle. Past participle, yeah? If it's a regular verb, we have ed. If it's an irregular verb, you have to check your list of irregular verbs. Past participle. Okay, so the number two is when you mention the actual doer. When you mention the person or the specialist who helps you, right? For example, I had my ceiling fixed. I had my ceiling fixed by, or in this case, we say, I had my ceiling fixed by a plumber, yeah, like Paulette que le arregló el techo donde, or I don't know if it was the ceiling or the roof or the floor. Okay, so you can say this, but in this case, we are going to mention the plumber. So the structure is more like this. Paulette would say, I have, recuerden que pueden utilizar get. I got the plumber fix my ceiling. Okay, so we get rid of this. So now this in number 2, you see that the structure is a little bit different, right? So here where you're going to use have and get, then you have the actual doer, vas a mencionar quién realiza, quién es el especialista, and then you're going to mention the verb. But now the verb is without ed. Ya no es en pasado participio, es en forma base. Yeah, this is the difference. So it depends what the structure is. Here you're seeing, mandé a arreglar mi coche. I got my car fixed. But when you say I had the plumber fix my ceiling, means mandé al plomero que me arreglara el techo. Yeah. So the difference is when you mention the actual doer and you use the structure have or get plus the actual doer plus what you fix, lo que arreglas, ¿no? Okay. And then we have number 3, el tipo 3 del causativo, like number 3 is when you mention the actual doer, is the same. And you have authority, or the person is obligated, okay? In this case, the person is not paid, or maybe it's paid, but the person doesn't really want to do it. Yeah, so the person, the actual doer, is obligated. For example, this is very common with parents. When the kids make a mess, cuando los niños hacen el desastre, no quieren recoger sus juguetes. So you say, the mom got the kids to pick up, or we could say to clean their mess, right? La mamá hizo que los niños recogieran su tiradero. The mom got the kids to clean their mess. And what is the difference with this structure? That you use have, get, plus. We could say, vamos a decir aquí, las víctimas, que son, es the actual doer, the victim, plus what they do. Okay, y lo que hace, yeah? So in this case, and I forgot to say that we need to use the infinitive. Hay que utilizar infinitivo to, right? So in the 3 kind of causative, we have the mom got the kids to clean. This is important, to clean. Because if you pay attention, the previous one, el previo es forma base. I had the plumber fix. Yeah, I had the plumber fix. But if I say the mom got the kids to clean their mess, eso entonces agrega la oración que la persona como que no tenía muchas ganas de hacer eso. Yeah. So in this case, a person has authority or the actual doer is obligated, o la otra persona está obligada a hacerlo. And you check number 1 is you don't mention the actual doer. A veces hacemos cosas y no necesitamos que mencionar quién, ¿no? For example, I don't know, I got my teeth clean. Me hice una limpieza dental. So it's obvious that you didn't do it yourself because you are not a dentist. And in this case, it's obvious that it was a dentist. Yeah. But you could also say, I had the dentist clean my teeth. And here, I don't know, if I ask a favor to my brother or to someone, you know, or my employees, or I don't know, si soy el jefe, yo digo, I don't know, I had my employee to send the delayed report. Hice que mi empleado enviara el reporte que estaba retrasado. I had my employee to send the delay report. So this adds that the person has authority. The person who has the employee is the boss. Yeah. So this is the causative. And as you can see, there are 3 kinds of causative. Do you have any questions, guys? Okay, so now let's write some examples, real examples with what has happened to you in the last couple of months, if you want. Tell me using the causative. Now you can use the causative, you can use causative number 1, number 2, or number 3. And now you tell me how the specialist help you, right? So please repeat the sentences that you told me a moment ago, de lo que estábamos hablando hace un momento. Please write it down, escriban, write it down, and use the causative. Use causative to write the sentences with a correct structure. Okay, go ahead.
Teacher, we read in the chat.
Yeah, and on the chat, please, here
In
on
the chat.
Zoom or in WhatsApp.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get some water, guys. Give me a second. Okay, let's see your answers. Eric said on WhatsApp, I got my motorcycle fixed. And you can say your sentence is not bad, but you could say, Eric, I got my engine, the engine of my motorcycle, como forma parte de tu motocicleta, puedes decir, I got the engine of my motorcycle fixed. Avi says, I had my car checked. Review is more like, like we're reviewing the class, but when we talk about fixing things, we can say check. I got the mechanic check my car. I had the mechanic to check my car. Okay, good. Paulette says, I got my car cleaned. Excellent. I had the dentist fix my teeth. Good, exactly. Remember when we use the actual doer? In this case, Paulette said the dentist, and she doesn't use the verb with the past participle. The verb is with simple form, correct? My boss got the team to, exactly, to complete the project. Okay, exactly. So do you have any questions? And I think we only miss Miroslava. I don't know if you could send your sentence, please. Okay. Well, guys, so now let's think about you need to do something and you need to ask someone to do you a favor. Yeah. So for example, I need to do some things and I need to ask you to do it for me. For example, I need help. Yo necesito ayuda. I need help to do to file my tax return. Necesito que alguien me ayude a hacer mi declaración de impuestos. I need to do it. I need to file my tax return. Así dice declarar mi declaración de impuestos. So think about something real, algo con lo que realmente necesiten ayuda. Think about something. And now think about a partner to do the favor. Ahora piensen en un compañero que les haga el favor. Yeah, so you could say, I don't know. I had Abby, because Abby is very smart, so I had Abby file my tax return. Okay, I'm going to use the causative number 2. So think about a partner here from the chat. Think about a partner here that will do you a favor. So I had Abby file my tax return. Think about something you have to do. Piensen en algo que tienen que hacer. And try to ask your partners for help. Okay, you can say it, you can write on the chat and then you can say it. Think about something you need to do and think about someone from this class.
Teacher,
Mhm.
reservaciones, book.
It depends what. Usually it's book, like a room, hotel,
And a tren.
train. Yes, book a train seat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good. I had Alan fix my car. Good, Miroslava. I think this is the previous example, but yes, it's good. You're using causative number 2. Exactly. I had Alan fix my car. Good. Okay, Eric says, send an Excel report to my boss. Okay, Eric, so who do you need to ask for help? Who do you choose to help you? Good, but it says I got Abby explain products on the call. Good. Abby says, I have Eric book. In this case, we don't write the verb with past participle, just in base form. I had Eric book a train seat. Exactly. I got my bus, the train. Okay, good. Excellent. Eric says, I had Paulette teach me to send the report because you have two verbs. So teach me doesn't use infinitive, but because you're saying send, you need to add to. I had Paulette teach me to send the report. Oh, good. So do you have any questions, guys, about this topic? All right, good. So you see, causative is very useful. Now we're going to do an activity. Are you good drawers? Do you like to draw? ¿Les gusta dibujar? Do you like to draw? I'm not good at drawing. I have
No.
never been good at drawing. When you are good at something, you say, I am good at. Así, soy bueno. Or I can ask you, what are you good at? When you are not good at something, you can say, it's not my cup of tea. Cuando algo no se te da, dices, it's not my cup of tea. Como que no es mi taza de té. No es para mí. It's not my cup of tea. Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to send you an activity. Okay, can you tell me, let's have a brainstorm, vamos a hacer una lluvia de ideas. Please tell me all the professions and occupations that come to your mind, really quick.
Teacher, could you repeat me, please?
Yes, give me a brainstorm, let's make a brainstorm, una lluvia de ideas, about all the jobs, all the occupations and professions that you can think about.
Banker,
Good. Another one, tell me more.
Medicine,
Mm-hmm. Medicine,
Lawyer,
like doctor,
doctor,
lawyer, good.
nurse,
Nurse, good. Can you tell me more?
pharmacist,
Pharmacist, okay, give me more.
flight
vet
attendant,
Flight attendant,
veterinary,
veterinary,
Police,
okay. What else?
police,
Police officer, okay.
teacher,
Another
dentist,
one?
dentist.
Dentist, okay. So with these examples that you told me, now I'm going to send you this link. And, okay, here we go. Okay, please join this link. It's going to lead you to a website where we're going to work. This website is for you to draw. Yeah, you have to draw the word that it, for example, I don't know, maybe quizá la profesión es bricklayer. Bricklayer es albañil. Okay, so you need to draw this and the rest you have to guess the word. El resto de los jugadores tienen que adivinar la profesión o la ocupación. One person draws, la persona dibuja, the other person guesses. So please join this link, únanse a ese link. Ya está Abby, Paulette. And we start in a moment.
What is the meaning of bricklayer?
Albañil.
Is correct bricklayer or what is the correct pronunciation?
Bricklayer.
Layer.
Mhm. Okay, Eric is here. And just Miroslava, maybe, right? Okay, we're going to start and you can join us in a moment. So pay attention who is going to draw. Eric, you have to choose a word. Tienes que escoger una de esas palabras y esa tienes que dibujar. You have to draw. The rest of you guys, you have a box and you need to guess. Here you have aquí hay un cuadrito donde pueden escribir. Here you write what you think Eric is drawing. And Eric, you have 60 seconds to draw. 60 seconds. Okay. I think you also have colors and...
Sorry, in which part I write?
Here it says type your guess here.
Ah, okay.
There's a
Okay.
little box to your right side, del lado derecho.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, if you have the word, but just try to write without any other symbol. Yes. Try to write without any other symbol so it shows correct. Todos escribir ahí la palabra. Please write. So, excellent. So we could say, what is a police officer? Paulette, it's your turn. A police
Okay.
officer is someone who? Okay, Paulette is drawing and we write, a police officer is someone who? Who chases criminals?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, just try to write in English. Yes, so I think it's this, right?
Um.
Okay, good. Let's see. Abby, it's your turn. I could see a doctor. A doctor is someone caring. Es alguien que se preocupa por otros. Someone caring who heals people. Que cura la gente. A doctor is someone caring who heals people. Good. What? It's a donkey. Veterinarian. Veterinary is the place. Yeah. Okay, it's my turn. It's going to be a little bit difficult, and I don't know how to draw. Let's see. I don't know. Oh my God, how can I make this smaller? It's super big. Mm, it's not going to work. Mm, I'm sorry, guys. Oh my God. It was butcher, era carnicero, but I don't know how to draw that. So difficult. Okay, it's Mira's turn.
Oh, one moment. Ay, me salí.
Teacher, I don't know.
Okay, try to join the link again.
Ay, me salí. Bueno,
Okay, you can go back to the link.
yes. Ahí.
Me puso un anuncio.
Sí, te va a salir un anuncio, ya lo quitas y ya te deja entrar.
Okay, good. Let's do a couple more. Abby, it's your turn. Pilot? No, it's not pilot. Hmm. Check your spelling because the word is correct, but you just need to check your spelling. Está bien, pero la palabra está un poco mal escrita. Flight attendant, good. Okay, it's my turn. Okay. Heck, what can I do? No, but this is so big. It's not fair. Okay. That's the best. Accountant. Contador, accountant. Okay. I know my drawings are difficult to guess. Okay, next one.
Raras ocasiones, tras que te deje. Unit 6.
Unit 7. A trip to the zoo. Page 68. Vocabulary.
What was that?
Unit 8.
Okay, doctor. But we saw this again, right?
Page 80. Page 78. Exercise 5. Match the sentences with the pictures. Page 78. Vocabulary. Transportation places and
Mm. Hmm. What can this be? Again? Ah, no. Okay. Thank you, guys. You can leave the game. We're going to do another activity. I know that you like it, but let's do another activity. We need to continue. Okay. So we're going to work on this exercise in our book. Actually, this is from one previous level. It's from the book 1, so I don't think that you're going to see it, but I'm going to share my screen. So we're going to learn how to give and ask for directions, right? So let's start. So first, we're going to check this vocabulary. Pay attention to the pronunciation. Here we go.
and prepositions of place. Exercise 4. Match the words with the pictures. Then listen and check your answers. 1. B. A bus station. 2.
F. A bus stop.
A bus stop.
3. H. A ferry port.
Ferry port.
4.
C. A parking lot.
Parking lot here.
5. D. A subway station.
Subway station is here.
6.
A. A taxi stand.
Taxi stand, New York.
7. G. A train station.
A train station, D.
8.
E. An airport.
And airport. Okay, guys, remember that when we talk about transportation, we are going to use the preposition by. Yeah, it's usually to ask, how do I get to? ¿Cómo llego a? How do I get to? So you could say, okay, how did you get to work this morning? Okay, I took the bus. You can say I took the bus, or I went to work by bus. Yes, you say with any transportation, you're going to say by. Yes, by bus, by ferry, by taxi, by train, by plane. You always use by. And then remember, we have get on and getting. It means subirse. Yeah. I get on the plane to visit Italy, right? You're going to use getting. Getting también se utiliza. So pay attention to this. For example, I get in the car. Me subí al coche. When do you use get on? When do you use getting? ¿Cuándo se utiliza get on? ¿Cuándo se utiliza getting? It depends. If you can enter this transportation and you don't need to bend yourself, no necesitas inclinarte, ¿no? Vas a utilizar get on, ¿ya? Like you can walk and you're standing. Entras parado. You use get on. Now, it's like a car, if it's like a taxi or a motorcycle, donde te necesitas inclinar para entrar, vamos a utilizar get in, ¿ya? And in both cases, you're going to say get off. Cuando sales, bajarse del transporte, get off. And remember, if you're driving, you say, of course, park the car. But if you're stopping just for a moment, se dice pull over. Pull over is not parking, but it's similar. Es como a orillarse, hacer el coche a un lado, yeah? Pull over, yes. These are some verbs with transportations. And now we're going to check some vocabulary in order for you to give instructions and to understand how to ask for directions. In English, you can say, puedes pronunciar directions, or you can say directions. Yeah, it's both okay. Directions or directions. Now, let's see. You see here 4 pictures where we have a building and a bus stop. This is the bus stop and this is the building. And we have different sentences, and you need to match the pictures with the sentences. So here we have the first vocabulary. Dice, the bus stop is across from the building. So which picture, guys, do you think means across from?
Cruzando enfrente.
Exactly. For example, letter
Sí.
C. So across from is exactly when it's in front of you, but you need to cross the street. Yeah, es como cruzando la calle ahí enfrente. It's across from. So it's letter C. Number 2, the bus stop is behind the building. Yeah, behind the building. So which picture is behind?
Letter D.
Good, letter D. So that's behind. Now it says the bus stop is next to the building. Which picture?
A.
A, good, nice job. And finally, number 4, the bus stop is in front of the building, but really in front, right? Because when you say across from, hay una calle de por medio, but in front of is like if I tell you, hey, I am here, I'm in front of the building. Si digo, estoy enfrente del edificio, in front of, okay, that means that I am literalmente in front, right? But if you say across from, okay, so I'm on the other side of the sidewalk, del otro lado de la banqueta, yes? The other side of the sidewalk, banqueta. All right, so this is some vocabulary. We have here some more useful vocabulary just for you to, I know this is a little basic, but it's good to remember these prepositions of place. So here you have a picture with a kitty and with a bird that will explain very simple. So here you see the cat in the first picture, and the cat is under, right? Para decir abajo en inglés hay muchas formas. Yes, you can say under, you can say down, you can say below, but there are some differences. Under specifically is used when you have something that is under another object, yeah? So you can say it doesn't mean abajo. No quiere decir simplemente abajo, sino que está debajo de algo más, yeah? For example, if you don't sweep the floor, if you don't sweep the floor, si no barres el piso, dirt gets under the bed, right? If you don't sweep the floor, dirt gets under the bed, right? Entonces eso significa under, down. ¿Qué significa down? Down is when it's literally on the floor. Literalmente en el piso, yeah? Down. And there's another word that we use below. Era lo que les decía. Para el apartamento, ¿no? Above and below. So below you use it when you have like this picture that is 2D, como esta imagen que es 2D. So look, if I look at this page, what do we have below? Below you see the page 78, ¿no? Aquí abajo, below, dice página 78. Above is the title, right? Going places. Okay, entonces eso se refiere above and below. And remember that that's when you are with the computer and you say, can you please scroll up? Scroll up, puede por favor subirle o bajarle a lo que estamos viendo del contenido en la computadora. Can you scroll up? Can you scroll down? Right? And finally, sometimes if you have a house and the house has 2 floors, si la casa tiene 2 pisos, puedes decir, I don't know, my room is upstairs. Entonces ahí no se dice ninguno de estos, se dice my room is upstairs. The kitchen is downstairs. Yes. Okay, now here we have between. Between. And we have here this cute birdie. So where is the birdie? The birdie is between 2 boxes. Yeah. There's another word in English that means en medio, y la otra palabra que significa en medio se escribe among. Among. Quizá la han escuchado por un videojuego que se hizo famoso, Among Us. Among means en medio de nosotros. Yes, it's like not literally between 2 things, because between is in reference to 2 points, 2 places. Between es con referencia a 2 puntos. Among, it means like, I don't know, among you, there's a genius. En medio de ustedes hay un genio. There's a genius. No, no significa literalmente, no sé, entre Paulette y Miroslava, ¿no? It means that it's all mixed all around this area. Now we see the next one. The cat is out or close to, yeah? It's out porque está fuera and close to porque está cerca. So you can say in English close to, or you can say, otra forma es nearby, nearby. It's very common when we use nearby with places, for example, nearby the metro station, cerca de la estación de metro, nearby the metro station, close to the metro station. And you can say next to, cuando está literalmente al ladito de, next to. For example, it's common to say my neighbor next door. My neighbor next door, el vecino de al lado, next door. Then we have in or inside, above. You see, above is like this, but it doesn't touch my head, no toca mi cabeza, no? It's above. For example, the ceiling, no? The ceiling is above, el techo está arriba. Now, when you do touch the surface, cuando si toca la superficie, se dice on, encima, arriba de. Yes? Behind. Yeah, behind, detrás de, and finally, in front of. So do you have any questions here, guys, with this? Okay,
No,
let's do something fast. I'm going to take advantage that Abby has her video. And let's do something. So please look at Abby and tell me what is behind Abby. What is behind Abby?
TV.
A
Eddie?
TV. On what is a TV? On the wall. Behind the PlayStation and the picture. Okay, what is in front of Abby? You don't see it, but it's obvious.
my computer.
Yes, your computer. Abby, what is to your left? A tu izquierda. What is to your left?
The sofa.
The sofa. And what is to your right?
The chair.
The chair. Okay. And Paulette, what is behind you?
Behind me is a bed.
A bed. All right. And in front of you?
In front have uh, I 1 minute, please. It's a mirror.
Mirror. Okay, good. So now look at all this vocabulary that we use to give directions. Yes. Some of these we can use, I mean, most of them when we drive or when we are walking on the street. Yeah. So we usually have to give directions, right? For example, right, we have this one. Go straight ahead. Yeah. Go straight ahead is ir todo derecho. Yeah. Let's read the vocabulary. Go up, it's on the corner, go straight ahead, cross, go along. Go along is, for example, when you're driving and you have to follow something, ¿no? Es como vaya, ve siguiendo. For example, when you're driving and you're next to the beach. Okay, so I tell you, please go along the beach. That means you need to follow the beach, por así decirlo. Sigue la playa, no te separes de la playa, go along, ve siguiendo, ¿no? Go along this avenue or go along the supermarket. Ve siguiendo, no te separes del supermercado, go along, yes? Go along. Turn left, well, we know turn left, turn right. Gire a la izquierda, gire a la derecha. Turn left, turn right. Okay, then we have go down or go downstairs, or we can say pass the bridge, pase el puente, pass the bridge. Supermarket, well, estos símbolos se pusieron así, no se escribe así, but you will pass the supermarket on your left. It's in the middle of the block. Block es como decir cuadra, manzana, en inglés se dice block. Take this turn, take this road. We could say it's on your right, está a tu derecha. It's about 100 meters from here. If you have your phone in English, Google Maps will tell you things in English. Pongan su teléfono en inglés. Se van a acostumbrar a que Google Maps o Waze les diga en inglés las indicaciones. Yes?
Sorry, what is the meaning of go straight ahead?
Go straight ahead es todo derecho. Vaya todo derecho. Go straight ahead. Okay, then we have, it's about 100 meters from here. Está como a 100 metros de aquí. It's next to, is between two, está en medio de, it's in front of. If you want to say, it's this way, es este camino, is this way. You're going to wrong way, vas en el camino equivocado, or you're going in wrong direction, vas en una dirección opuesta. So we can use these to, you know, just say where we are going. So very quickly, can you tell me, Miroslava, give me the instructions to get, I don't know, what is closest to your house? Do you have a cafeteria or a restaurant close to your house?
Sorry, teacher, you can repeat, please?
Excuse me?
You can repeat?
Do you have a restaurant, a mall, a cafeteria, or a school close to your house?
Yes.
Mhm.
In
What?
front of my house, the school.
School. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a mall?
No.
No. Do you have cinema?
No.
Okay. Other thing that is close to your house, could you tell me?
Pizzas? Little Caesar?
Little Caesars. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me the instructions to go from your house to Little Caesars.
Yes. Let me, I check the picture to instruction. I turn right and then sorry and then turn left.
Turn right, then turn left. Okay.
Yeah. And go straight ahead.
Go straight ahead. Good.
Yes. And turn left.
And turn left again.
Yes. And that's it.
And in front of you is Little Caesars.
Yes.
Okay, Paulette, thank you, Miroslava. Paulette, do you have something similar that is close to your house that you have to walk like 5 minutes or drive like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I have a supermarket and mall and cinema.
Okay, give me the instructions to go to the mall.
You should turn left.
First,
And
turn left.
yeah, first turn left. No, sorry, turn right and go straight ahead in this avenue. And next, you turn right and cross cross maybe 2 or 3 blocks and turn right and go straight ahead for the mall and turn left in the park. Oh,
At the park.
yeah. And it's all.
And that's it? Okay. Okay, good guys. So the rest of you, please, for homework, send me, all of you, please send me another example. But send me now, I would like you to send me a WhatsApp audio to practice some speaking and tell me some instructions to go to the supermarket or to the bank or to the ATM, cajero automático, or to go to the ATM or to go to work. If you have your work close to your house, you can tell me some instructions. Please, and also I would ask you to read this article that I sent you. It's about Bruno Mars. You're going to record your voice. You can send it to me so I can listen to you and try to apply what we said, right? Lo que hemos dicho como la clase anterior. Rhythm, practiquen ritmo, rhythm, intonation, pronunciation, diction, yes, all of this. With this article that I sent you on the WhatsApp group, record your voice with the best pronunciation that you have, and you can send it to me on WhatsApp, please. Okay. Thank you, guys. So we'll see you in the next class. Goodbye.
Sorry,
See
teacher.
you Wednesday. Yes?
Sorry, teacher. I don't understand.
The homework?
I do homework, okay?
Two home.
It's
Yes, two homework.
okay. Send you that instruction. Go to the supermarket, for example, and the second is send you a WhatsApp audio with this text. Correct?
Correct. But both are
Okay.
audios, please.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
So
teacher.
any questions?
See you.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
So see you. Sleep well. Have a good night. Goodbye. See you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.